Good morning, beautiful people, on this Tuesday morning. Headed to the gym this morning, but yesterday was actually a pretty good day at work. Um, got everything done I needed to get done. Got out at a decent time. Had a not good of a day in a while, and then I think today I'm supposed to be charging the unit, so maybe that was a getting me ready for today. We'll see. But I'm gonna as I mentioned before, I'm not really doing as structured of a workout program right now. Just kind of having fun with it. Today, I'm going to be doing predominantly upper. No. Today is a Tuesday, so yeah. So today I'll be doing predominantly lower, and then Wednesday I will be doing upper, and then either Thursday or Friday one I'll be doing lower again. So I'm still structured in the fact of like I'm doing certain things on certain days, so to speak, but I'm not being as rigid with my accessory movements. I'm just having like one main lift that I'm doing on certain days. Um, like Mondays, I don't really do anything because I got the long drive and I get up here and everything like that and go straight to work, and I just don't do that on Monday. So Sunday, I did. I usually try to do like some I'm gonna go back into doing my deadlifts. I was kind of cleaning up the garage gym and everything this Sunday, getting ready for that, and so I didn't really do nothing this Sunday. But the plan is for me to do my deadlifts and everything on Sunday, and then accessory work as needed or won't. And Monday take off. Tuesday will be a well, hold on. No, if I do it that way, Sunday would need to be an upper day. Huh. Yeah, so if I do the deadlifts, well, deadlifts is kind of an overall day, so it doesn't really count as an upper or a lower day, really, in my opinion. But it is what it is on that day. So deadlifts on Sunday is kind of going to be the plan. So we're going to be church and deadlifts is going to be my Sundays. That's what I'm thinking. So then Mondays, I don't do nothing because I got the drives and everything, and I'm already up like 16, 17 hours. So that day is pretty much a wash between the drive and between work. So then Tuesdays, I'm going to try to do lower body. The main lift here will probably be lunges or step ups. Like I'm going to probably kind of alternate between the two. I'm not a big squatter just because of the lower back load. If I had a belt squat, I would do it as a main lift, but I'll sometimes squat, like if I get tired of lunges or whatever. But I am not a huge advocate for uh, back squat. I've done front squat too. I Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying squats are bad because they're definitely a good thing to do. I just feel like it puts a lot of load on your spine and your hips and everything like that in a downward position. So there's just been a lot of people that have to have back surgery, hip surgery, and stuff like that because they did a lot of heavy squats for a long time. So even if I do squats, I usually do not try to go heavy just because I'm not trying to over time wear down my back or hips or anything like that. Also, the other reason I don't care to do squats as much is my ankle mobility is pretty crap, honestly. So that kind of hinders me a little bit as far as like trying to go super heavy. My ankle mobility doesn't kind of jive with that too well. Usually I have to do a pretty good amount of like kind of warm up, or I have to put a plate behind my heel to kind of get the right positioning for squats. So it's a little bit more of a setup. And then Wednesdays, I think my big lift for Wednesdays, because that'll be an upper day, probably will be incline dumbbell / lat pull down. And then from there, it'll just be whatever accessory movements I want to do. And then, like I said, Thursday, I'll probably take Thursdays as as kind of a chill day if need be. Or I'll take Wednesday as a cardio day. Thursday, Friday. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Wednesday is just going to be a cardio day. I'm just going to get on the bike it out on Wednesday, and then I'll do my upper day on Thursday and Friday. Yeah, so. Or if I do work it out Wednesday, Thursday will be a cardio day. So Wednesday and Thursday, depending on how I'm feeling, I can swap those two out interchangeably for cardio, because I do want to do a cardio day. So Wednesday or Thursday will be my cardio day. I'll just swap them out as needed. Whichever one's the other one will be the upper. And then on Friday, my main lift will be leg press. And from there, I'll, do accessory work from there. And then rinse and repeat. That's pretty much the game plan. So it's a deadlift, rest, lower, cardio / upper, Thursday, whichever one I didn't do Wednesday, so cardio / upper. And then Friday is a leg day again. And then Saturday will be a rest. And then Sunday, go back to deadlifts. That's the plan. So it's kind of a 5-day split if you include the cardio as one of the days. If you don't include the cardio as one of the days, it's only a 4-day split. So it's a 4-day lifting split, but a 5-day week split if you count the cardio. But that's kind of the plan. The accessory work, I'm just gonna maybe watch some videos and stuff like that, see something on there, be like, oh, let me try that out. Or like for instance on back day, I might do some cable row, and if it's just jiving right, I might just do 10 sets of cable row and be like, all right, let's call it a day. Who knows? I'm just kind of playing that one by ear. I'm just trying to make sure I do my main lift first. Obviously, I'll warm up, do that main lift first, and then that is the lift that I'm going to try to track as far as like progression. And then all the accessory stuff will just be just that accessory stuff. Like I'm still going to push myself, still going to try to get better at those lifts as I can, but I'm trying to have a little bit more fun with the gym. Like I'm not no pro bodybuilder, I'm not no physique competitor or power lifter or anything like that, so there's no reason for me to I'm doing this for health. And to me it's like I'm starting to get kind of stuck in the rut because of keeping track of everything. So I want to get out of that rut and start having some fun again with it. But that's it. I'm headed in. We're going to get this workout in, and I'll talk to y'all in the next one.